So lately we've been talking about RWAs, and it has been the sector that has been pumping along with meme coins and all of the other coins. We've seen AI coins go to sleep a little bit and the gaming coins kind of calm down a little bit as Larry Fink heats up this RWA narrative. Now, I talked about my favorite RWA coins in my last video. Go ahead and check that out if you guys haven't checked that out. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about a subscriber requested video, because y'all know I gotta answer to the subscribers in the comment box. When y'all comment tokens, I go and I research those tokens to see if they are some hitters. And this one right here has a little bit of potential. So let's just get right into it. If y'all want to get into my Telegram group, the link is in the description below. Before you pay for that higher tier, make sure you send me an email so we can talk about that higher tier, because that is for people that I only talk to about that higher tier. The other tier gets you into the Telegram group where you can ask me questions and get the videos early and the coins early before everybody else. And also the main thing is you get access to my daily checklist in crypto, where I'm talking about everything that I do in crypto, and trust me, that list is big. So let's just get right into this whole Goldfinch idea, this whole Goldfinch token. So when we come to the real world assets section of CoinGecko says real world assets altogether is around a $8 million market cap. Now, if you an $8 billion market cap. Now, if you think this sector can get higher, a lot of people are saying, hey, maybe it can get to maybe a $50 billion market cap for all of RWAs. And I think that is like a low balling. Like, this RWA space will probably get to $1 trillion market cap because it is encompassing every single real world commodity out there, and it is barely getting started. Like, look at this, Lucille Dow 150% today, crypto real estate 121%. That sounds like I don't even sound right. I hate that name. WeCoin right there 97%. Not hate, but you know, weird. StrikeX, we talked about StrikeX yesterday. Proppy went crazy, looking pretty good. And we got Opolis, we talked about that coin in the past before on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, y'all. But overall, I think this sector has a lot of growth, and RWAs in general could 10x. So when we scroll down here and we look at Goldfinch, we say, hey, if Goldfinch kind of just gets a piece of that 10xing, then maybe Goldfinch can get to a $1 billion market cap. If it reaches up to Polymesh, it would get up to 3x from where it's at. That will put it somewhere around, you know, like $12 to $15. But before we get more into the price talk and some of the potential that it has as a part of the sector, let's just talk a little bit about what is it real quick. So here it is right here. It is up on the day. The market cap is $300 million. There is 69 million of those in circulation, almost 70 million of them in circulation. So the fully diluted is not too far away from the market cap, which is good to see. When we scroll down, all-time high is 2 years ago at $32. Wow, $32. Now, keep in mind, 2 years ago and the market cap being at $32, it was probably less tokens in the supply right there. So a lot of tokens probably have released, and a lot of the team probably have taken their rewards and their profits and things like that. But coming to their website, this is what their website looks right here. It says real yields from real companies. Really, stop worrying about crypto money games and start lending your USDC to real world businesses. And this website looks, you know, it's pretty interesting. They have some funds on here. It says explore Goldfinch deals. Now, what Goldfinch does is they provide a platform for people to do like private equity or private investing or private investing, which is actually a very lucrative field. And actually, there's this article right here where they talk about how private investing is actually pissing off the banks, right? Because the banks are losing money from people bringing these interactions online. They're saying, hey, we could skip the middleman, which is the bank. And this is one of the ways that you skip the middleman. It's not only with Bitcoin and the dollar. You could do it like this, where you have a group of investors who can vet companies and put them on something like Goldfinch, and then other people can go out there and invest into these companies. When those companies pay the money back, it builds a nice ecosystem of everybody is happy. People are lending and they're earning. People are borrowing and they're paying and growing their companies. And there's a very interesting vetting process that the founder talks about in this video right here with Token Terminal. I will put this in the description for you guys who are interested, because I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but he does talk about how they have a group of people who basically vet these programs. But the Goldfinch protocol is used by a bunch of other protocols, some of those being Hero in Finance, or Hero in Finance right here, where it says earn a target 11 to 16% without investing in the stock market. Hero in Finance allows accredited investors to invest in a diversified portfolio of loans and small and medium-sized businesses. Now, another good thing about this is that this is not something that is going to be like scrutinized by the government because they're going and getting everything done the correct way. Like, these are real businesses in the real world who are borrowing on these protocols. So this is like, $100,000 to $10 million loans, and they're going through DeFi to make these loans happen. And that's why Goldfinch is actually doing good. Now, right here, this part of the video, they talk about how they're seeing this growth in this token, and the founder talks about why. So I'm gonna play this part real quick.
Pretty nice and steady growth in revenue since late last year. Could you speak a bit about the drivers behind this?
Yes, this is just mostly more borrow volume, right? As we get more borrow volume, that also means we're getting more TBL, and both of those revenue things we mentioned, withdrawal fees and interest, scale, with both of those things. So I think looking at our borrow volume is going to be that's the big proxy that we look for to see where revenue growth is going to be going. And so we've just been continuing to scale the borrow side, and we're going to see, I think, a lot of growth happening throughout the rest of the year as well, and that'll also flow through to the revenue.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so overall, this is a project that is looking like it's a pretty good project. It looks like it's poised, it has potential. They have some serious people behind it. The founders are out there, they're on the news, they're talking, they are getting they're making 100K in revenue a day right now, and that should only go up as they get more borrowers on the platform. So where does this thing have potential to get to? Now, I always compare it to something that's not as serious. So when we come right here and we look at this CoinGecko of all the coins that are out right now, we can see that Goldfinch is at number 266. Let's scroll down real quick. So let's just say if it makes it into the top 100, that would put it where EOS is at. So if we come right here to market cap of, well, first of all, look, if it reaches where Shiba's at, that puts it at $254 per token, or a 59x from where it's at right now. So Shiba is at a $17 billion market cap. So if you believe that something like Goldfinch, with their private investing and funding businesses and business paying back the money, and it's working pretty good, and a lot of people wanting to get involved to the point to where banks are even mad, if you think that could reach meme coin Shiba, then yeah, it can do a 59x. So let's get a little bit less bullish, and let's just say that it reaches the layer 1 EOS, which is number 100 right now. So if we go to number 100, that puts it at a $17 with a 4x. So I think that this token could do anywhere between a 4x and a 70x. Is that enough narrowing it down? Shout out to y'all for bringing this token to my attention. Overall, I just think it has potential, right? We have the low end, which is still pretty high for the amount of gains that you could potentially make. Remember, none of this is financial advice. This thing can go to zero if anything bad happens. That's always something to remember, so don't get too hyped. If anything bad happens, this thing could go to zero. But right now, they're serious, they're pushing, it's a going business, And you can't say that about a lot of cryptos right now. Even a lot of RWAs are still in like the protocol phase where they're building out the rules and the stuff for their protocol. So seeing that they're already going, people are building on top of them, it's going to keep going. Oh, wanted to touch on this a little bit as well, where it says we're excited to announce the Tokenized Asset Coalition together with Aave, Build on Base, Centrifuge, Circle, Coinbase, Credit Finance, Goldfinch, and RWA.xyz. That's big. Y'all think positive and positive things will happen. RIP to crypto roots. And remember, never finish a negative statement about currency. Till next time, peace.